Got everything greased and oiled. And once again, I got a spider web to deal with right in my face before I even get started. I don't know why, but for some reason, past 2 days, the spiders decided they want to build a nest, not nest, spider web right here. I'm not sure why. Alright. We got good fuel, so we don't have to put fuel in this. There goes the first load. Or he's ready to go anyway. Got one load with the international spreader, that right there. That's headed out. I'm gonna go start cleaning out the barn. It takes a good while to get this caught up and stocked up. Especially when you have 2 manure spreaders running, they don't have to go far at all. They're literally going down below where it's plowed here. Welcome back, everybody. It's April 14th, and we're cleaning out the barn. One thing I did forget to oil, though, is my pedals on the skid loader. So if I'm running the skid loader in any of the videos where you'll be hearing it, you will hear a squeak, which annoys me too, but I gotta deal with it for now. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna dump this out, get that in the water trough, in the feed trough, put that gate in the feed trough that too. This gate is tied up, or it should be, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. I'll probably come in on an angle, or from here over, and then come in from the side, just to make it a little bit easier, so I don't catch that gate for sure. And probably the same thing up to there to that water bowl, maybe the whole way, I'm not sure. Yeah, this manure is pretty deep. See there, it's about a 20-inch between the top of the concrete and the floor. We're about 4 inches lower than that here. So we got good 16, maybe 18 inches of manure here. It was thicker over there though, where we normally put the bales across to bed. But it's not quite as thick here now. It's a little thicker in the middle too, so yeah, good average 18, 19 inches of manure the whole way through. I'm gonna take this out once, and I don't have to deal with that later. Both manure spreaders are out right now, so I'm gonna go get a drink while I have a little bit of a chance. It's pretty bright out. But yeah, they're hauling right down there, so they don't have very far to go at all. So I have to keep moving. And if I don't, they're waiting on me. They don't like waiting, which I don't blame them. I don't like waiting either. And just like that, we got one coming in. This will be Austin's first time helping haul manure. He's running the little tractor in the 60. Little manure spreader in the 60. Keep at it.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated.
And just like that, I got 2 more loads hauled. loaded. They're on their way out. One's spreading ready. But pile's now half the size, so I can go back in the barn and start scooping it back out. That's all I do. Scoop out, put it on a pile, scoop it into the manure spreader, and start over.
It's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
This is the last of the manure that we have to haul. Then if we do the horses, those will be done maybe tomorrow afternoon if we do them. But we got this scoop, this pile, so maybe a good full load of the big manure spreader. I'm gonna go get a fork some of this up a little bit, try to get it cleaned up. That way it's cleaned up from now until fall, or as good as it's gonna stay. In 2 weeks you won't notice it probably, other than in here it'll be lower. So I got basically everything cleaned up. It's cleaned up, I think, good enough. I am not gonna shut any of the gates though. That way you can just come bring a corn fodder bale in here. You can bed it good. Yeah, it's finally done. This will be a good solid day and a half of just hauling. So this would be our third part day, where we start 1 o'clock or so. Well, today we started, I don't remember, 2 or 2:30. 2:45 is what it was, after we got everything greased and everything. Yesterday we started about 4, ran till 8:30. The day before we started about 1, ran till 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So yeah, about a day and a half, good solid just hauling manure. But yeah, I'm not sure where Adrian went. He's supposed to come fill up with his last load. I think he went out back. I'll have to go find him. I don't know that I'll be very happy that he has to load one more load, but yeah. Hopefully Austin cleans out his pen good. Something I did notice on this thing is this gooseneck doohickey, whatever you'd call it, starting to lean back. And I got to looking down here. I think this weld's starting to break on that side a little bit. The only proper way to do it, I think, is put a brace from here to somewhere here. Because if you go down, you wouldn't be able to turn right. Oh well. We'll look at it. We'll get it figured out what we need to. Got everything cleaned up except for under the hay rack, which that's full, so that's okay. We got some out underneath. We'll need to bed all the pens. Bumblebee. Bed all the pens and put everything back in its right place. Which, putting everything back shouldn't take long. It's just bedding that'll take a little while. But yeah, we'll get at it. Take the parking brake off. Make sure your feet are on the brakes. AC feels good.
last load of the day. Unless we do horse pens yet. I don't know if we will or not. I don't have any things on. Good enough. Turn the PTO on. Make sure it starts. Pull out so I don't mess up or anything. It's a little bit hard. I have my PTO on. Down the shift and go up to B. There's B. So, I want that belt to shut up. Probably about there. Yeah, but look, that doesn't want to work right now, sadly. Now we're going. Everything's going good yet. It looks like it gets a little bit wider here, up here. So I'm gonna have a lot left over. So I'll just fill in, or try at least to. Oh, there's the road. Now I'm gonna have to slow down. Have the hand throttle off, start turning. Not too sharp so I don't bend the PTO. We'll turn that off. Turn off, so we'll back up. Stop before I run into the field. Oh, I think I'm almost in. I'll just on this. Go back on, keep your foot off the throttle when you turn the PTO on, or you could break the PTO, I believe. So, hand throttle. Hold a little bit here now. Right there's where we did last, so we're just doing a little bit here, and then I'll probably come right back out again between these two. Now, just wait for it to finish emptying out. Alright, well, we got the 650 put away now. The manure spreader's completely cleaned out as good as I could get it. With just letting it sit there and run. And driving around a little bit, seeing if I can get it off. It's a little bit like right there. Which that, it's not that bad, just get in there and get it out of the way. It kind of makes it annoying. Oh well. Can always wash my hands. We have a milk cow, so I can go in there and wash my hands. What?
I was gonna eat this. Here it was.
It's kind of disgusting, but oh well. I can still wash my hands with soap, and usually it takes the smell away with it for the most part. Can't turn the camera off. Except for bedding it. We had to bed yet and get it so that way the cow don't slip and fall and hurt themselves.
Waiting on Austin to cut open the net wrap, then I can shake it down. Pen we just cleaned out. We'll bed that first, then we'll go on to the other two pens. And while we're running this equipment, we are supervised. Got this pen bedded up. It's a little bit clumpy, but it's good enough. It's pretty good for what it is. It's got an entire round bale in here, which normally wouldn't get that much, but it's starting fresh, and if we bed it good fresh, it'll be better the whole time that's in here. I got a round bale for the next pen and the next. So everything's gonna get bedded really good. It's just to bed them. And this needs tied up a little bit. I need to swing this gate over. Then this pen is finished completely. And put water in. Put the water in. Actually, I might do that now. No, I'm not going to, because that needs washed out. Need to wash the water, not bowl. The water trough out, then set it here, which I'll clean up here and make it nice and level and yada yada yada. The only reason this gate is here is because these hoses are still in it, and I'm not going to take them out right now. So that gate can just stay there for now. And right now we have like 5 heifers in this pen, so it's not bad at all. The rest are over there, and they have a much bigger waterer. Since my SD card is full on my GoPro, that's how many loads we did. We did 37 with the New Holland big spreader, 27 loads with the International spreader, which is a total of 64 loads for spring manure hauling. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.